New developments tonight at a 24-year-old cold case murder trial. A DNA expert testifying today that prosecutors have no physical evidence linking the suspect to the crime. Everywhere at 5, Brittany Weir has the latest from court.
A DNA expert and special agent with Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigations took the witness stand on Monday. Stephen Whiteman admitted prosecutors have no physical evidence linking Paul Hicks to his ex-wife's death.
There's nothing at all that I can compare to anybody. It's just simply not sufficient for comparison purposes.
Regina Roe Hicks was 25 years old when she disappeared in October of 2001. Her body was found 4 days later in her Camaro, submerged in a pond in Willard. Whiteman told jurors he analyzed 5 items from that car: the headrest, car keys, Regina's cell phone, jeans, and a sweatshirt.
And there was some DNA recovery, but it simply wasn't nearly enough to do any sort of comparison. So it was deemed conclusion was data not sufficient for comparison.
The defense then played a video of Hicks being interrogated by police from 24 years ago. When asked about Regina and what he thinks happened to her, Hicks says he believes Regina took her own life.
Truthfully, I think she committed suicide. He'll know the truth.
Hicks was indicted in April on murder charges. He faces life in prison if convicted.
If you've got an anger problem, and it came out, and it manifested itself in such a way where you made a stupid mistake, one moment, one drop in the ocean, you got to tell me about it before you get on this.
Today marked day 5 of this trial. The prosecution is expected to continue to argue their case on Tuesday. Reporting, Brittany Weir, 19 News.